Yeah, okay. Talk about it Tuesday. Let me go ahead and get my partner up in this thing. Let me find her right quick. Boom, we in the building.
What's going on?
That's good. We in the building. All right. My name is B Brown, the Revolutionary.
And my name is Dee. Today is Tuesday, October the 19th.
Let's talk about it. All right, we finna get started immediately because ain't no reason for us to play around. We here to talk about the foolery,
What's going on?
whatever we feel. So the first thing I want to talk about is Colin Powell. Okay, Colin Powell has passed away at 84 years old, and the first headline I saw was he passed from COVID complications and was fully vaccinated. But what they didn't tell you is that he was battling cancer, he had Parkinson's disease, and the cancer he had was a blood cancer, some type of blood cancer. So what I'm trying to say is, why they didn't add all that in the headline?
Because COVID is what's popping right now. That's what the media, what healthcare wants it to be. Yes, it's very much going on, but you need to include their underlying health conditions that make you more susceptible and struggle with literally anything. Even if you had asthma, that's putting you at higher risk to be exposed to anything. So that should be included. And I also saw a headline where it said if you're not fully vaccinated, that you're 11 times more likely to die from COVID. But is that with or without other health complications? Like, it's so many stats that can get involved, but what stats are actually being taken is the question.
Exactly. I feel the same way. Like COVID is a very popular topic right now. Like every time you even put COVID in a headline, here come all this other stuff that want you to hit a link to something else. You know what I'm saying? So speaking of COVID, my boy Kyrie Irving, who I love dearly because he know he can play some basketball, is not allowed to practice or play until he is fully vaccinated.
And I'm also not sure exactly the amount, but they're also being docked per game. I think also in the NFL too, like thousands of dollars, like getting cut per game if they're not vaccinated.
But I know that he said that they were not going to make them take the vaccination. You know, I feel a way about that because I feel like you should be able to take it if you want to. Like, shouldn't you be able to decide if you're going to take the vaccination or not? Like, because you can still get it if you vaccinated.
This is true. I feel like it's a lot of things. Like, what if that was a religious standpoint of why he does not want to get the vaccination, and now you're being penalized out your pockets? Like, where's the line drawn between choice, you know what I'm saying, and then crossing the line into saying this is what you got to do to be a part of us and to participate? It just a lot of blurred lines to me.
Exactly. I just feel like, if you make people take it, have a valid reason why they should take it, and it should also be FDA approved because right now it's experimental, and it's going into taking away our rights. So if you start taking rights away for something like that, then what y'all gonna do next? Okay, all right, on to the next. All right. Now this right here kind of had me a little tickled because I'm like, you know what? BowWow is fed up with the Millennium Tour. He is saying it's too much complaining, and the homie is only getting a 15-minute set.
I can't really recall. I've been to a couple of concerts of my life. I ain't never seen nobody get a 15-minute set. Even the people that you don't even come to see, they get more than 15 minutes. I'd be like, "Where my headline? Who starred the show?" They get about longer than the person you came to see. You like, okay. So I would be offended personally like as a person to get 15 minutes, but like he could sing, you know, shorty like mine, get up there with Sierra. I ain't never had nobody show me how to do this, you know, show me how to bring Sierra out there, then bring Russell Wilson, show the family and the children, then boom, walk off the stage.
Boom, and there you go. Well, 15 minutes. BowWow has like a big catalog. Like homie been getting it since he was like 2.
A little baby.
Exactly. So I mean, I think he deserves a little bit more respect than that. I'm saying at least get a man 30 to 45 minutes. I mean, come on. 15 minutes, that's like 3 songs.
Barely.
And when I was out there performing in the music world, I got more than 15 minutes now. Didn't nobody know me.
And this is BowWow that we're talking about.
Right, Mr. 106 and Park now. You know.
I forgot about
baby.
Time me going by.
Exactly. How old is BowWow? Do you know?
That's a good question. Somebody look it up for us and tell us how old BowWow is. I'm gonna say he probably, can he be 33? I don't know. I'm 26, so I don't know.
I was thinking.
Have no idea.
You know, they say he's dating Angela Simmons as well.
Okay, and I just follow Angela Simmons. I got a crush on Angela Simmons.
Exactly.
Boy, I didn't think. Look, Angela, she just seemed like she kind of ride her own wave, and she just be like, "I'm fitness, my body snatched, and I'm a mom." Period.
Wait a minute, Angela. Because it's 2 of them, ain't it? Who the other one?
I'm thinking about. We're not talking about Angela Simmons.
Well, you know, I'm trying to make sure that that's the right one, but it's the one that he that was on Love and Hip Hop with.
Oh, then I don't think I was talking about Uncle Russell and them.
Yeah, that's the one, but I'm not sure, you know, because there's 2 of them, but one of them don't hardly be seen.
That's a. And we got BowWow is 34. Thank you, Sunshine.
For sure. Well, I saw a video clip where he was doing the Sierra track, and he was on one knee. He was singing to her.
I'm on one knee. Get up, boy.
Yeah, he was on one knee. So that they had something going on. So, all right. In other news, Soulja Boy has decided that he has a crush on Saweetie. He says in a tweet, quote unquote, "What a ninja gotta do to get Saweetie."
I'm not nobody, you know what I'm saying? We just going back to us, but I wouldn't want nobody to approach me like that. You might could have did it in the DMs or something differently, but you very bold, so maybe he's very serious about it, but might need to take a different approach. I'm not saying no disrespect, but you is not now one of the Migos.
Facts, because I mean, no disrespect, you all that there, but check this out.
Quavo get some straightening.
I'm talking about for real. You goes from Quavo to Soulja Boy. I don't see that. I just don't see that.
It don't make sense to me.
Nah, I don't. And Saweetie, to me, she's a little bit more classy with her approach in everything that she do. People give her a lot of flack about her rap skills, but at the end of the day, Saweetie is making moves.
So people are commenting on that they're not making any.
Exactly. Facts.
Let people live their life.
Yeah, them is the facts. Saweetie, I saw some of the stuff she did where she was modeling in Paris. Baby, if she can't say one thing she could do, she could take that picture.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Clearly, because everybody, you know, you might have a skill in another department that's going to make up for this one department. You know what I'm saying?
You got to be versatile.
Exactly. All right, so we're going to mosey right on along to the next topic. Okay. Los Angeles County files a motion for Vanessa Bryant to take a psychiatric evaluation to prove that the leaked photos of her deceased Kobe Bryant caused emotional distress. What? Now, if this ain't some B to the S, I don't know what is.
My thing is, how would you measure one's emotional state pre-situation and afterwards to determine anything? Because you don't even know how she was before, so what will a psychiatric evaluation prove? She already torn and distraught. He's gone. But having to find out, you know what I'm saying, a different route than the proper protocol, yeah, every time. They just ain't trying to come up off their bread, but y'all finna have to give it to them.
I don't care how rich she is. Yeah, I got to give it up. Because this is my thing right here. These bigoted police officers do not want to be accountable for their tomfoolery. Like, why would you be so gross to take a picture of a dead man that's already famous and he is deceased and then pass him along like it was nothing? What if that would have been your mama, homie? What if that would have been your wife or your baby? One of your kinfolks, then what?
They just looking for the next movie. Yeah, I got the picture of it. Yeah, and you should be held accountable for that as well. Honestly.
Exactly.
As long as it's not them, you feel me? It's cool. It's
Exactly.
acceptable. It's for show, as people say. It's truly for show.
And not only that, but haven't this woman went through enough? Like, I can remember vividly how it started and finished. Like, the day that Kobe Bryant had that accident, it's like the world just cried. Like, it was just so sad from the get-go.
It rocked the nation, for real.
Exactly. And then you're going to add on top of it, you're going to sprinkle your little stinking devil dust on top of it. Like, that was harsh. It was harsh. And for them to do something like that, not only did he pass, but his daughter passed.
Yeah.
Along with some other people. Like, you got
the evaluation. That's just like saying, okay, something somebody in my family, let me see, get you a psych eval, see if you need these 3 days PTO or bereavement leave. Make it make sense now.
Make it make sense. Because that was really stupid. It was really stupid. I mean, I don't want to keep on beating a dead dog, but why do some people, because it's not all just the white people, it's some blacks too,
I was going to say,
privileged that they can do whatever they want to do?
And that's like you said, some people. If something happened to someone, I shouldn't be able to go look on Facebook until the family has made a statement about the particular incident, because I've, come across a lot of people finding out terrible news over the internet because they'll be like, oh, we were just talking, long live such and such. And their family haven't even had a time to come out with a official statement. I feel like it's all about a lines of respect, but you have to be raised in respect to understand something that might seem so simple as you just expressing your condolences versus crossing that line and, being a bit disrespectful.
Exactly. But you're right. Everybody has not been raised. That's why the world is in turmoil like it is anyway. So we're always going to have some savages. But not in a good way. Not in a good way. All right. So we got this one more topic, and then we're going to end this good old live for Talk About It. At Bombshell Cole, she put out a tweet stating that this man has married an 18-year-old female and he was her godfather. He is 46 or 47 and he has 2 kids. They have a 2-year-old together And she feels like he's been dating and grooming her since she was 14 years old. She said that made her stomach hurt. What you think about that, D?
It's sickening because all I can think about, because I have a 2-year-old son, and he has, godparents, and that's just not something that I could picture. And that's why you also have to, I'm not gonna say coach your kids, but there was little seminars and stuff we went to younger, even being in church to even know what grooming was. And for some, you can correct me if I'm wrong. That's when like someone, a man or a woman, they will maybe try to persuade you with different gifts, little small actions to
Yeah.
make you feel, a certain type of way, like admired, so that you may cling to them. But it'll
Yeah.
be in a secretive fashion. So you have to educate your kids on
Yeah.
what, on what's going on. And if they're seeing certain activities, or if you have people to be like, well, don't tell your mama, you need to look out for those type of people. Don't tell your daddy, here go a few dollars. If somebody randomly gifting you money, you younger, watch out. Nice gifts, watch out.
You
Just be
know,
careful and aware.
you said something then. Thing is, we don't know about that type of stuff. Well, we didn't know about it up until like people started talking about it and putting it out there. Because I'm more than sure it has been a lot of females and males that have been groomed by older men. This is giving me perv vibes.
Very much.
I feel like he been looking at other young women.
And they have a
Ain't no
2-year-old and she's 18, 16. That's automatic statutory. If that's just if you know a little bit of, about the law. That's statutory just because of her age.
And whoever this bombshell Cole is, she said that he been dating and grooming this girl since she was 14. So
How does she know? I'm not being nosy, but did you try to step in and do anything, or are you surely observing? Not to come
exactly,
at her, but I'm just saying, because someone has to know her. If that's her godfather, husband, whatever you want, daddy, I don't know what you want to call this man. I don't know. I'll be confused. Blurred lines for me. It's going to be a no. My thought for that is no. It ain't safe. Because that's
and
someone
check
that
this
she has
out.
confided in and built trust in.
Exactly. And I found out that the mother ended up getting her children taken. I think she had did a few drugs or something like that. And this young lady in particular was adopted.
Um,
She was adopted. I also saw a slight video where the mom was going off. She done got herself back together. She done
well,
cleaned
that's
herself
good.
up. She was going off, which I can't blame her. That is just like, that's gross.
Sick.
That's hell.
You're sick.
Like, 18 years old, 46 or 47? No.
That's so sick, man. You're sick.
You know how back in the day they used to be like, yeah, that person gonna give them worms. He too old for them. That's all I could think about was, ew, he gonna give her worms.
Like when people be that old, and even though I'm a grown woman, people will still like approach me. They be my daddy age, and I be feeling grossed out like a little girl because I'm like, bro, you my daddy age. I don't see myself being sugar daddy, cougarish, whatever you want to call it. I don't see myself being that because I still be looking at people out of respect of eyes. You old enough to be my daddy, so you ain't got no business. Hey, beautiful. Whoa, now.
Exactly.
Whoa. We're cool, but not like that.
Exactly. So do anybody have anything they want to say? Anybody want to chime in that's watching right now on this situation? This 11-year-old man is dating this poor little 18-year-old child, and he done got her pregnant, and they got a 2-year-old son. I'm talking about a 2-year-old son, honey.
No, my baby, he almost 2, and I'm just like, that's not right.
No, it's not right. It's definitely not right.
But what I feel has gone on emotionally took that place of where she's then felt secure and protected that and then flipped that to, oh, I love you more like this. Now that you're older, I can express to you. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, for me, that gives me vibes like you cannot get or connect with someone, you know, of your own age. And so therefore you prey on the youth who, you know, like you said, she's adopted. There's a couple of different layers there that we
Yes.
could discuss, but you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Taking advantage. Taking
Taking it,
advantage.
because I don't care how mature you are at 18. A man that's 46 or 47, he has definitely outlived you like 3 times. I'm gonna say 3, but you know, because I'm
Right.
experienced. You're not
Mm-hmm.
experienced in these worldly things. Like, that blows a young woman mind when a man. First of all, I know you got a job and all this pension and such and such. Let me see. Apparently, the girl has 4 children. The godfather,
Damn.
some way kin to her cousin as well.
Sunshine. Whoa.
Right. Right. Damn.
That is crazy.
I mean, this is what you call dysfunctional. Okay.
And then I'm sure it's a lot, or maybe some sweeping under the rug going on. Because, I mean, all families talk. We know this, but, like, I wonder what that atmosphere is like and how will this situation affect the other children, or would that be, you know, normal? That's where you start to look at generational curses. What's going on?
And I feel like, okay, if Miss Bombshell Cole, if you speaking of 14 years old when he was grooming her, why he didn't go to jail? Like, why didn't nobody report this man? See, that's another thing that goes on in the black community. A lot of things get swept under the rug that's dead wrong, like especially molestation. They don't want to talk about it. But I know a few people that's been molested by pervs, and they might have went to jail for maybe a year and a half, if that. Like, I feel like this person should be lynched. You done ruined this child for life. They'll never be the same.
At all.
Whether it's physically or, you know, whatever. Because, I mean, like I said, when you're that young and a grown man approaching, he start buying you little gifts and telling you how pretty you are and being
You feeling
secretive.
like you hot stuff.
Yes, honey, you like, ooh, I got a grown man on
A
my table.
grown man. That was
Right.
y'all, what everybody wants to be grown. And now it ain't even funny, is it?
Yeah,
Nope. It
yeah,
ain't even funny to be grown. It ain't what you thought it was.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me see. How long have we been on here? Let me check this thing out right quick. Okay.
Approximately 20 plus minutes.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Well, that's actually pretty good. You know, we will be here same time, same place next week. We will definitely let everybody know. But D, go ahead and plug yourself in. Tell the people where they can follow you at. And
You can follow my photography page on Facebook and Instagram at captured_by_destiny. If you would like to follow my personal page, it is at DWLSN44 on Instagram.
okay, and you can find me at B Brown _ the revolutionary. B Brown is one word and the revolutionary is one word. And you can also find my business page under Brandy Brown Media and Photography. If you start typing in Brandy Brown Media, the rest of it just gonna pop up. So as you can see, we are live at The Truth About a Boss because we are birthing bosses over here.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you know, she a boss, I'm a boss, and you know, we bossing up this year and beyond. But we want to thank everybody for tuning in. You got anything else you want to say, D?
No, we appreciate you. Special shout out to Sunshine for collabing with us tonight, sending us the details. We appreciate you interacting.
Most deaf, Miss Sunshine. We hope you'll come in next time and speak some words on some of the topics that we bring up. You know, Because it seemed like you were very attentive tonight. We appreciate you. For
Appreciate
sure.
it.
All right. So, hey, D, we're going to catch them next time. What's the word?
Let's talk about it.
All right. Well, we'll see y'all next time. Be looking for the flyer and be looking for the 2 new hottest things smoking on IG Live.
And
We
feel
out.
free to send us some things that y'all want to talk about too. We can even go that route, but we'll catch y'all next week.
That's right. Hit the inbox. Hit my inbox, her inbox, or the Truth About a Boss inbox, either or. And we going to talk about it.
Peace.
Peace.